Jeremiah 26. Remember that rich, racist, white Jews and LGBT people are working with the government to pay people to work around the clock to sabotage what I'm doing in the kind of ritual culture of mocking the righteous guy while organized rape by deception proceeds in the state. Okay, this is key in what Jeremiah is about, including Jeremiah 26, right? A rapist is like a piece of crap, right? And it's called like dung lying on the ground in Jeremiah 25. So they're they see themselves as filthy, like hell is a floating lake of burning excrement, right? It's a lake of burning excrement. And these people see themselves as in that spirit. Instead of the living water of God is their spirit, purity, righteousness, justice, it's that. And they're mocking me. And if you don't know I'm right, man, you have a lot to learn in life. Okay. Jeremiah 26. Jeremiah threatened with death. Early in the reign of Jehoiakim, son of Josiah, king of Judah, this word came from the Lord. This is what the Lord says. Stand in the courtyard of the Lord's house and speak to all the people of the towns of Judah who come to worship in the house of the Lord. Tell them everything I command you. Do not omit a word. Perhaps they will listen, and each will turn from their evil ways. Then I will relent and not inflict on them the disaster I was planning because of the evil they have done. Say to them, this is what the Lord says. If you do not listen to me and follow my law, which is set before you, and if you do not listen to the words of my servants the prophets, whom I have sent to you again and again, though you have not listened, then I will make this house like Shiloh, and this city a curse among all the nations of the earth. The priests, the prophets, and all the people heard Jeremiah speak these words in the house of the Lord. But as soon as Jeremiah finished telling them all the people, as soon as Jeremiah finished telling all the people everything the Lord commanded him to say, the priests, the prophets, and all the people seized him and said, you must die. Why do you prophesy in the Lord's name that his house will be like Shiloh, and this city will be desolate and deserted? And all the people crowded around Jeremiah in the house of the Lord. So just like they're harassing me in large groups, and some people just do it, just drive by me once on the road and look mean or shine their headlight or honk their horn to show that they're complicit and they're adverse to the Spirit of God and that they want their families to be raped and abused rather than carry their cross for God, for a bootlicker's pittance, a longer life with, Barbie doll stuff, kind of Happy Meal toys, kind of stupid, nice car, a nice house. It's just, this stuff really doesn't matter, right? Money isn't everything. It's the root of all evil, what have you. Okay? These people were crowding around Jeremiah. And they're mad because he said that their spirit is going to be like Shiloh, right? The land, the spirit, it refers to the spiritual land first and foremost. Their souls, which define the spiritual land, their spirit, which define the spiritual land. He said it's going to be like the desert, right? You're going to be the walking dead, okay? And they said you can't say these things whether or not, it comes from the Almighty, which is unbelievably despicable and cowardly for them to do, and it shows their inferior genes. There's no other way to look at it. Okay. When the officials of Judah heard about these things, they went up from the royal palace to the house of the Lord and took their places at the entrance of the new gate of the Lord's house. Then the priests and the prophets said to the officials and all the people, this man should be sentenced to death because he has prophesied against the city. You have heard it with your own ears. Okay, so notice they don't care if it comes from God or not. This is similar to what's going on now. Okay, there's all these different political movements, cultural movements, racist movements. Okay, all these people are suffering in the world, and they don't care about any of that. They don't care that the message I give is coming from God. They don't care about that. They just care that I'm in their way, and it's extremely immature. No true man would move against me. No true man would refuse to obey God through me. It's just impossible. It wouldn't happen. You know them by their works, their deeds, their fruits. You know them by what movement they're in and to what degree they're in it. You know them. No one else is doing the right thing but me, and you all know this. Stay tuned for part 2.